Well, this is Vanden BZ at 00, and I am playing South Park: The Stick of Truth. I'll be playing on Hardcore as the Jew class. So, I hope you enjoy the ride. Let's start a new game. I always did like this intro cutscene.
Deep in the lands of Zaran, the humans of Koopa Keep struggle to stay alive as they are attacked by the wicked Drow Elves of Larnia. Darkness falls as the humans beg their king to save them, a noble king known only as the Grand Wizard.
Nice homage to Gandalf there.
The battle has been waged, with only the bravery of the Grand Wizard to protect his human followers. But even though the Wizard King is so undeniably cool, the Drow Elf armies continue their attacks. They seek the humans' most treasured relic, the Stick of Truth. But the tides of war soon change, as news of a new kid spreads throughout the land. In order to save the humans, the Grand Wizard must get to the new kid before the Drow Elves can manipulate his mind and use him to take the sacred relic from human hands. For whomever controls the stick controls the universe.
Now to create the character. I like to make him pretty close to how I look. So, the skin color, hair is slightly different. I like this one. And no makeup. And no glasses. Starting. And welcome to South Park! I like the house. I've noted that the parents' hair and skin color will alter based on what you chose for your character. So, if you had dark skin, for example, theirs would be too.
Do you really think it will be better for him?
They won't look for him here. We just need to make sure he doesn't attract any attention. Come on, let's see how he's doing.
Sweetie? Hun, you all dressed?
Hey, champ. How do you like your new room?
And there I am.
I know it's a big change for all of us, but, son, do you remember why we moved to this quiet little mountain town? He doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember at all.
That's good he doesn't remember.
Sweetie, we want you to have lots of fun here. Why don't you go out and make some friends?
Right, get outside and play, son. Like normal kids.
We've got some
In
money for
South
you on
Park,
the
that's
kitchen
going to be a
counter,
stretch.
sweetie. Just be back before it gets dark.
Yeah, we love you too.
I find it hilarious how they respond to you as the silent protagonist. So here we are. You can use the toy chest here. You can use it as an inventory and storage space if you want to. I won't be using that at all. And a backpack in the closet. Cash and cards. You can take it separately by hitting A, or you can just press X to take everything. I'll just do that all the time. Saves. Let's head next door. Parrot's bedroom, it's locked. Let's go to the bathroom. Odds and ends. Oh, and also if you press X, you can punch things. It's not hard enough to knock anything over. You need a weapon for that. Here's a fun little mini game. You press A and you gotta jam it as fast as you can. If you manage to do it all the way, you can get a shit nugget. You can actually use that in combat. Heading downstairs. Let's head for the kitchen to get that money. More odds and ends. Ah, health potion. That restores a percentage of your health rather than a
outside,
certain
sweetie.
point value. I think it was 10%. Or, no, it was a 30? I forget the moment.
Come on, son. Get out there. Make friends.
And a wig. I won't be using any wigs. You do need the wigs to complete some of the achievements. And you can't go that way yet. We can enter the garage. Climb the ladder. Another wig and some more money. You can't do anything yet.
Warhammer, Drow Elf.
Ah, there's Butters.
To the forest realm. That way, I banished you first. Aha! You can't hold out much longer.
Technically, I could intervene at any point,
Can't
but
hold out much longer.
I just wait till the dialogue is done.
Hey, no fair. That's cheating. I'm gonna tell my mom. Thanks, kid. I didn't realize he had a health potion. My name is Butters the Merciful. I'm a paladin. I live right next door to you. We should be friends.
Well, I'll be happy to be your friend, Butters.
Now that we're friends, you should speak with the Wizard King. He's been talking about your arrival. The wizard lives this way, in the greenhouse, over there.
You can hurry, but if you move slowly, he asks you more questions.
Where'd you live before moving here? You like Colorado? Why are you wearing your hair like that?
There's Cartman in all his glory.
All hail the Grand Wizard! So, you are the new kid. Your coming was foretold by Coldwell Banker. I am the Wizard King. But the time for talk is not now. Let me show you my kingdom.
You'll probably have noticed that I don't have the captions on. It's small text anyway, so if you're watching this, you probably wouldn't be able to read it very well.
Oh, who's your new friend, Eric?
Shut up, Mom. Not now.
Another goatee, and the garage key. You want to get a garage keys whenever possible because they usually have like additions, weapons, such and so forth in the various structures.
Don't talk to her. She's not part of the game.
All right, Cartman.
Welcome to the kingdom of Koopa Keep.
You have to admit, it is well constructed for kids. Although I wonder how
Our
much
weapon shop
Cartman's
here is
mom
tended
helped.
by Clyde, a level 14 warrior. Here you can see our massive stables, overseen by the level 9 ranger, Scott Malkinson, who has the power of diabetes.
That's a unique
And
power.
here, of course, is the breathtaking and lovely Princess Kenny, the fairest maiden in all the kingdom. Don't ask why Kenny wanted to be a chick, it's just how he seems to be rolling right now.
I think I'll take that in mind. Now, as you go through this, it's a good idea to talk to everyone you can. To demonstrate by Clyde here.
You may have heard of my deeds at the Battle of Stark's Pod.
Yeah, the more friends you have, the better off you'll be. And you'll see why once you have enough of them.
As incurable as my diabetes.
Yeah, you can't pretty much understand him anyway, but some of his text is understandable. And that's my first quest, Flower for the Princess. Generally, it's pretty much get the flower and give it to Kenny. You can, if you look out here, you see your friends, your inventory, and here's your quest list. So see, I have the flower, so now I just have to talk to Kenny. And that's another friend.
You have been sought out, new kid, because humans everywhere are in great danger. I need something from you, and in return, I am prepared to allow you into my kingdom. I know you are very excited.
Yeah, you can tell by the deadpan expression on my face.
Please tell us thy name.
Now, I can enter something here, but I'm not going to, and you're going to see why in just a second.
You entered douchebag, is that correct?
Well, you can say no, but it really won't change anything. So if you press yes
Are you sure you want to keep the name douchebag?
once, and then if you hit it twice, you earn the achievement.
Very well, douchebag.
It's titled Acceptance, by just simply saying, yes, I called myself douchebag, even if you didn't enter anything. Now, I could be any of these,
A mage is like a wizard, only not as cool.
so you get generally magic attacks.
Fighter has courage, honor, and the ability to kick fucking ass.
And he pretty much does a lot of direct attacks.
A mage is like a white thief, Never heard of one, but interesting.
He has some of his indirect, some distance. I just never really wanted to play him.
Jew, huh? So I guess we'll never really be friends.
This one I'm choosing mainly because of his unique attacks, and his clothing has unique properties. And then plus it's good for one of the achievements, where you have to find Jesus while playing the Jew class. So I'll pick that one.
Welcome to the KKK douchebag the Jew, who probably can also handle our finances. Hooray!
You can note that the finances line is unique only to the Jew. Otherwise he stops as douchebag the whatever you are.
Would you like to see my wares, weary traveler? Perhaps you would like to hear tips and rumors for $2?
Note that the tips and rumors is a scam. You collect it and you'll say, don't spend money on this. And of course, Jewish stuff's all I can buy.
Ah, a lovely purchase.
Like, you see, you can consumables, you can get various health potions and such and so forth. Equipment, you can't buy any of that yet.
That there's a game to be played.
It's all level 4 and you're level 1, so I'm not going to be able to wear any of this for a while anyway. As make this a little more interesting for myself, I'm not going to wear anything but the armors you get according to your rank. Flare is just wigs and little add-ons you can put on yourself. I'm not really going to want any of those. The weapon strap-ons can be very useful. I can't use either of them until level 3, and I can't buy them yet. But I will be picking one of them when I get the chance.
New Kid has checked out everything in my backyard.
There's Kenny as another friend. And I will select the Jewish staff, where it increases my damage by 5% for every debuff on me, and I'll explain those as I encounter them.
Ah, you have procured a weapon. Yes. It's now time to teach you how to fight. I want you to take your new weapon and, with the bravery of a noble knight, beat up Clad. What? Kick Clad.
Noble knights beat up underlings. That's informative.
To be amused. Go on, New Kid, kick his ass.
Well, here we go. First combat of the game.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Clyde, you have to wait your turn. That's lame. No, Clyde, it's like olden times. You have to wait your turn. Like in the Middle Ages, Clyde. I know it's lame, Clyde, but that's how we're fucking doing it. Alright, douchebag, bash Clyde's face in. Don't be shy.
Alright, I can do that. Note that he doesn't actually do anything even if he says he's blocking. It's just, I take it as him just taking less damage. So every time my weapon flashes, press A. Simple enough. Note if you miss that, he'll make a comment towards it.
In order to hurt him, I want you to hit Clyde as hard as you can.
Alright, pretty much the same as before. Select, but this time press X. You only get to attack him once, but it does more damage against armor. See, it did 7 versus the 6.
Fucking nice, bro. It's exactly what you do to guys with armor like that. Okay, listen up. The key to surviving in battle is not to get hit in the bows. Clyde, it's your turn to attack. Douchebag, protect your bows.
Alright, so press A when I see the little light under my feet.
Carry yourself. Yeah.
Oop, missed that one.
Protect your bows.
See, he comments if you miss.
Ah! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, you're already way better than Clyde. Alright, it's time to use your heroic powers. Using your ability takes power points, or PP for short. PP. If you have a fucking better name for them, then fucking say it, Clyde. Fucking asshole. I'm the king, and I say it's PP. Douchebag, use your Jew ability to make Clyde pay for insulting the king.
Will do. Sling of David. Cast for stone. Deals more damage if done perfectly, but lead to self-injury if I don't do it right. No, I have never actually done it incorrectly, so I have no idea how much it would hurt me. Twirl. Hey.
I dodged that. Way to wipe that smile out of
Dodge it, huh?
Now do it one more time. Finish him. What? I was going easy. Take this. This does double damage.
Oops, missed one. You will note that during that previous moment, I gained more PP. The fact that I have an accessory on my character that gives him PP whenever he gets damaged, that includes block. That's why it's a really good idea when playing this class to keep that accessory.
Dude, that was awesome! You were all like, "Beam," and Clyde was all like, "Nah, nah." Okay, you prove yourself worthy, douchebag. Now come inside the war tent and I shall let you see the relic.
The relic.
Would you like to see my wares, weary traveler? Perhaps you would like to hear tips and rumors for $2?
I think I can buy that weapon strap-on now. Yes, see, I can buy the lightning sticker, which adds 10 shock on my perfect attack, which if I hit the button correctly. Or I can get the match, it adds fire damage.
You're just supposed to
And I can't buy it.
back later for other stuff.
When I get the chance, I will buy that strap-on.
Well, here it is. The reason why humans and elves are locked in a never-ending war. The relic for which human and elf are willing to die. The Stick of Truth. Just 2 days ago, we took the stick back from the elves. Our kingdom was dying, but now it thrives. For whoever controls the stick controls the universe. Don't gaze at it too long, for its power is too much for mere mortals to look at.
You have to admit, its majesty is
Now that
nice
we've
in its
seen the Stick of Truth,
simplicity.
Let's discuss your dues. Being a member of my kingdom costs $9.95 for the first week, $4 of which is tax deductible. Alarm! Alarm!
Note is you never actually pay those dues.
Alarm! 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 What is it? The elves are attacking! Oh my god! Defensive positions!
Here, I'll show. Here's the inventory. See, this is the here's my hat. That's where I get the 1 PP whenever I take damage. So, and that, like I said, it includes blocking. So if you block multiple times in a single turn, you can recharge your PP almost immediately. So you can use your special attacks constantly. This is very, very useful. The holy robes, they're decent. I take 10% less damage when I'm bleeding. This includes all damage, not just the bleeding itself. So if I get like a level 1 bleeding, I might be tempted to keep it just to reduce the damage from every other blow I take. And then there's the holy ring. And it gives me more damage dealt when I'm bleeding. So if I start bleeding a bit, I might hold on to it longer than another class who'd be tempted to get rid of it immediately. Oh, and I have a Jewish, thanks to my staff now, I can actually knock things over.
Douchebag, come help us!
Chicken bones is pretty much just vendor trash. Just to sell it whenever possible.
Don't let them through!
I'm also going for the achievement Hoarder, which is you don't sell anything throughout the entire game.
Guard the Stick of Truth while we defend the fortress! Aye, aye! Aye, aye! We're not playing pirates, Clyde! Douchebag, this is your chance to prove yourself. Hold off the asshole elves at all costs!
Well, this shouldn't be too difficult.
Ah!
I think I accidentally hit the cat.
Do it, douchebag! Kick these elves' asses!
Will do.
Suck my balls!
Whoops.
You're wounded, douchebag! Potions will heal you. Here!
You have to take this potion regardless anyway. So it doesn't really matter if you block or not. 40% of my health. I can only use 1 for every turn.
We'll say you can have 1 potion every turn. I asked for 5, but this was a compromise.
5 is
These guys fast, douchebag.
way
Block
too
all these
excessive.
attacks. Feel my wrath! Ah! Okay, if you block all the attacks, you get a counterattack. Look at your enemy on the ground, weak and helpless. Kick the shit out of him.
So I did slightly amounts of damage, but when their armor goes up, that's pretty much all but useless. I'll target the archer first. No real reason to use the heavy attack, I just wanted to.
Great job, douchebag.
It's the map, collectibles. I just want to check the options here just for a moment. Yeah, I thought I was on hardcore, but I'm not sure. Also, when you take out an enemy, always be sure to loot the bodies. It gives you a valuable source of goods and money.
You got this, douchebag.
Uh-oh.
What are you waiting for, douchebag? That guy's just standing there. Go kick his ass.
Here we go. That'll happen regardless of what you do if he's in that
Oh, man,
stance.
he's totally waiting for you, dude. You can't just hit him like that.
At least as far as regular attacks go.
You need to try a different tactic to damage him. Look at that archer hiding behind his friend like a wuss. Switch to your arrows, douchebag. Snipe that little bitch.
So here I get access to bows.
Sweet, now you can hit the guy in the back. Go for the pink mist.
Alright, you can use the A attack or the X. A usually launches a volley of arrows, while the X fires a single powerful arrow.
Yeah, bitch, that's what you get for fucking with the Wizard King. I don't want to play anymore. Careful, douchebag. That guy's ready for your arrows now. You gotta try something else.
Alright. I'll just use the Sling of David. Oh, 1 HP left. I think I'll just finish him off with this.
Great job, douchebag.
And that's the end of that. More bodies. I'll save you betters.
Let's do this, douchebag. Okay, that guy has a shield. Shields are super weak. Just hit them with your simplest hit over and over to wear them down quickly.
So I just hit him twice.
Nope. Hell yeah,
That's
that's how
that.
you do it. The other elf let his guard down. Now's your chance. Power attack his armor.
So you just use the strong attack.
Ow. That's it. Now finish him. Yeah.
See, it hardly did any damage because of his high armor. I'll just finish him with this.
Oh.
That's all the enemies.
Drow elves, fall back! Fall back, I say! Yes! Awesome, dude! Take that, you asshole elves! Better luck next time! Na 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 na! We still control the universe! It's God. What? The
Oops.
stick of truth. The elves got it. That was your one goddamn job, Clyde! To guard the stick of fucking truth!
I wonder how many elves attacked him. It never revealed.
You are hereby banished from space and time. What? No, you can't do that. Yeah, I can. You're banished and lost in time and space. Yeah, go home, Clyde. You fought bravely on the battlefield, douchebag. Yeah, if you can make me a douchebag, like you sure can fight. Shut up, Scott. Nobody cares what you think. Anyways, we have a bigger problem now. The stick of truth has been stolen, and we must assemble our entire army in order to get it back.
But our 3 best warriors still haven't reported for duty, my king.
Our newest member can take care of that. Douchebag, I want you to go out into the neighborhood and find my greatest warriors, Token, Tweak, and Craig. I'm texting their pictures to your personal inventory device now. But beware. The lands outside are full of marauding drow elves, monsters, and 6th graders. Be sure you're well equipped. Now go! And send my warriors here!
Alright, I have to go find
Let
3
us go with
people. I got to level 2. As you can see, I got the first fast travel flag. I can travel between those as I unlock more. Since I only have one, there's really no point in calling him. There, I gotta talk to Scott.
Guess I'm minding the shop now. You need any weapons or armor?
Well, I can't equip any armor. Yeah, and all of these additions that I can make to my clothes, yeah, they're way below my level at this point. I'll buy the lit match though.
Good choice.
I'll tell you what it does once I've reached level 3. Speaking of which, I got to upgrade. Now, you start with 2 abilities for the Jew. The Sling of David, which you've seen so far. If I upgrade that first, it increases the damage of my sling. Or I can use Jujitsu, where I can stun an opponent if they can be stunned. And that'll increase the damage dealt by the Jujitsu. So you have to choose which one you want. It depends, since you can't upgrade every ability in the game. You can upgrade 3 of them all the way, and then 3 to level 3 for one of the others. So if I want Sling of David, the next level 3, I get attacked down and pissed off, which means enemies will attack me with regular attacks. If level 4, it'll bounce to a random additional target, so I can hit 2 people for the price of 1. And then level 5 is the more hurt I am, the more powerful the attack is. In Jiu-Jitsu, the more damage I've suffered, the more powerful it is. So it becomes more powerful quicker than Sling of David. And it says after I get a successful attack, I get a shield. So it gives me a 1-hit shield. So the first strike of the opponent will wipe that out. If it's more than 1, I have to start blocking. And level 5 is I get another action if Jiu-Jitsu knocks out my target. So if I take out a person, I can attack again. It doesn't have to be a Jiu-Jitsu the second time. It can be anything. So I would go with Jujitsu. And it means Butters I have is a...
Shut up. That's not really that nice.
So I got him as a buddy. So here's what he can do so far. So here's his stats. The born victim means he's more likely to get hit in comparison to the other members. Healing touch. It says he can heal my resolve or restores my HP. His first ability is Hammer of Justice, where he throws it at a target and it pisses them off. So it means he'll use regular attacks against him. And Hammer of Storms, it hits everyone in a line with shock damage. So this can be very useful if you want to take out 2 or more opponents at the same time.
You kids be careful now.
Ah, and that's one buddy right off the bat.
My Eric certainly has a lot of little playmates. He's such a friendly boy.
Yeah, friendly boy, that's Cartman all right. Let's go upstairs and look inside Cartman's room.
This is the king's room. I don't think we're supposed to be in here. What exactly are you looking for?
See, lots and lots of references to other episodes in the series. I particularly like the awesome O suit.
Wow, Eric has a lot of cool stuff.
Lots of stuff. Strength potion. That is particularly useful since it upgrades your attack and your defense, I believe. Health potion, that's always good, and cash and other junk. And let's see enemies. Oh. Sometimes it does that, I have no idea why. And Cartman's room, the mom's room. And I get underpants. As you can see, it's part of a quest. That quest won't pop up for quite a while, though.
His mom was here with a few men having a whole lot of magic. She was doing hand magic and butt magic.
Oh, that's some unique magic, that's for sure. I can use the toilet if I want to. You can use it every time you have a health potion. So if you eat something, you can get more of them. But you know, I don't really use them very much, so I'll just save the time. Yeah, they have a lot of commercials regarding Terrence and Phillip.
We aren't allowed to go into the street. When it's such an open world, our parents don't want us getting hurt. Those are holy icons from the Orient. Legend has it that he who can collect enough will be rewarded.
So if you get enough of those, you unlock achievements, and you can also get a friend request once you get them all. You can't get past the rats at this point. If you try to, they'll hurt you, though your health will recharge anyway.
The Wizard King says I'm too ginger to be one of the humans, but Paladin Butters lets me be his squire on the slide.
Paladins seek justice for all races.
Well, that's good to hear. Let's see what's in Butters' house.
Behold, the residence of Butters the Merciful.
Butters really is a very
Another friend
sweet
request.
boy. I hope you'll treat him as you would a normal child.
Ah, this must be the new kid.
We're playing, Dad.
Good for you. You Facebook me right away if Butters does something he should be grounded for.
Ah, so I have 7 friends. That means I get a perk. Perks are just usually passive abilities, or they enhance certain aspects of yourself. So here's the list so far. I can protect my balls, take less damage when I'm badly injured, get increased to my maximum health. If I get like a debuff, it'll wear off quicker than it normally would. There's your roughness. I get more damage to stun targets. This is useful with Jujitsu, since if you stun them and then you hit them again, either by you or your partner, it'll hurt them more. Mauler, I could get extra damage with my melee with strikes. Sucker Punch, first attack each combat deals extra damage. Out of Bubblegum, attack up if I have a health potion. Griefer, become one of the taunt extra damage against pissed off enemies. So if Butters uses his hammer on someone in his throw the hammer ability, I can inflict more damage if I want to use that. Marksman, extra damage for ranged. I don't usually use ranged much, although it does apply to Sling of David if you decide to use that over Jujitsu. Fight or Flight, more to increase damage when I'm injured. Brain Food, I get PP if I use a health potion. My PP goes up by 20%. Second Wind. This is actually a valuable skill for hardcore. Since you take more damage, it's more likely that you'll not only get knocked out, but then the fact that if under normal circumstances, reviving a character, you only get half health. So on hardcore, it makes it that much easier to just knock you out a second time. So if you get this, you get full health instead of just half. I get extra damage against enemies with grossed out. Bloodlust, inflict additional damage to enemies suffering from bleeding. One of the later abilities for the Jude is inflicts heavy bleeding, so this will be very useful down the line. And then the Pyromaniac, additional damage to burning enemies. So if I set them on fire, it'll hurt them more. For now, I'm just going to increase my PP, so that way I can use Jujitsu more than once. Let's see what's upstairs. And here's Butter's room.
My room.
Ah, the Captain, that's Chaos, Professor Chaos's helmet. Gotta love that. Please pay cash. You don't have to do that, I just do that anyway.
They help me punish society.
Ah, and the lair key, we'll find that later. And another Chim Pokemon. Classic with the calculator. I remember doing that when I was younger. And his parents' room. And the garage key. Excellent. And the bathroom. And that's everything you get in Butter's house, apart from the garage. So I can use the Druid gloves when I reach level 4. I get defense up at the start of combat, but it would wear off. So,
That can hurt.
oops, sorry, Butters. But it's not, in my opinion, it's not as good as a Holy Ring. So I can now shoot at things. This will be very useful against enemies once I encounter some. Very, very useful indeed. Health Potion and Power Potion. Power Potion, it just recovers PP. So now I can actually use the fast travel, but I can only go to Cartman's house so far. So, yeah, there's nothing really to do with that right now. Oh boy. Group of 4 enemies. On hardcore, this can be dangerous.
These lands hold many dangers, new kid. Yeah, you moved to the wrong realm. Nice hair, douchebag.
Uh-oh. Watch out for him.
Shit.
Oh, that should hurt him a little. That's bad.
Take this.
And that took out one of his shields. That it can be useful that way.
For Paladin Butters.
Now I get to use his healing hands.
Yeah, that's it.
No, that is the only time your character will smile in the entire game. Let's see. So I can either use Hammer Storm once, Hammer of Storms, or the Hammer of Justice. So, let's see. I'll just have him attack this guy.
Right now.
So only gets the one attack. Oops.
Hey, look, you're bleeding.
I don't think you can block that, otherwise he wouldn't say you're bleeding. You have to get hit for it to work.
It looks bad. Here, take some of this magic cure potion.
Alright. Yeah.
Make sure you always carry a few potions. Just don't get grounded for raiding the apothecary's pantry like I did.
Whoops. Alright, let's see here. I'll try out Jujitsu. Mash A.
That all you got?
So he's stunned now. So he can't attack for a turn.
Nice.
Oops.
No, 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 no.
So he missed one. He's okay. I'll have him heal just because.
There you go, Al.
So it's like a free health potion. So that's what's good. Here, now I can use Hammer of Storms, so I can target these two guys.
Feel my righteous fury.
So press A when it hits the hammer. And it just wiped out the back row. I'll just use the sling because I have enough PP for it.
Quit it.
Now finish him with Butters.
That serves him right.
Lots of bodies. Oops. And I got a taco, so I can revive character.
Sorry, but we can't be friends until you have more friends.
Okay, well normally you'd keep heading left, but I'm gonna get a couple side quests activated before I explore the town.
That's Butt Brady. Wait.
So I'm gonna hurry over this way.
This here is the marketplace. This is where heroes can come for adventuring gear, nose jabs, and abortions.
And there's another fast travel.
Cartman gave me a swirly in that public bathroom over there one time.
Oof!
Oops.
Come play hide and seek with us. You're it!
So I get that started. So I have to find all 6 of them, and they're scattered throughout the entire map.
Better than being a
I am the Pirate King!
You have to admit, that's kind of adorable. So normally I'll visit this later. So right now I'm just going to move around and like pick up this Chin Pokemon here.
My frost giant is invincible.
Invincible, huh?
You have slain the mighty frost giant. I stand in awe of you, hero.
So I can't go in there yet, but I can make friends with his
Welcome to
dad.
the neighborhood.
I'll shoot the ladder down. Another chest. This time Druid robes. So I get extra armor, and melee enemies will take damage if they attack me. So I'll take that. Let's see, this is Jimmy Stutch's house. Oh no, it's Randy Marsh. Whoops.
Hey guys, grab a beer and join me for Sports Center.
No thank you. Oh, large health potion, those are good. And a
We
speed
must
potion.
get back to the quest at hand, my lord.
If I take a speed potion, I can attack, I can do a second action in a turn.